Hi there, my name is Sage, and I wanted to give you this information that I received on back pain. To follow this, I had one of my friends who's a yogi come do some back exercises with me. I've been having a lot of back pain lately, and I've been writing it down to quantify the pain. And here's what it's been. When I wake up, the pain is more extreme, and as I start moving around, 2 hours later, the pain decreases. So I'm just going to go through those numbers for you from the pain on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being extremely painful, 1 being no pain at all. And I want you to have this information because I think it's important to this whole piece we're about to do. So the first number I can give you is when I wake up, the pain I feel immediately. The second number I'm going to give you is the pain I feel 2 hours later. And I suggest you do the same. Okay, so here we go. I woke up with an 8, then it turned to a 5. 6, then a 4. 6, then a 5. Woke up with a 3, and then it went to a 5. So it went up that day. Woke up with a 4, stayed in a 4. Woke up with a 5, went to a 4. 4, 4, 3, 3, 6, 6. 6, 4, 3, 2, 5, 3, 4, 3. 5, 5, 6, 5, 5, 5. 4, 2. That was a good day. 7, 5, 7, 6, and 4, 4. So these are a couple weeks of the pain I've been feeling in my back, my lower back, down here, sometimes in my neck even, but usually my lower back. So anyway, I've been doing these exercises, simple exercises. I wanted to keep it simple for me, first of all, and then obviously for anyone who wants to watch this. So I've done it 4 times in 6 days. And today and yesterday, I must report that I woke up with a 0, and throughout the day, I had a 0. Well, actually, it was a 1 and a 1. Today was my first 0. So, watch these exercises, do them, they work. If you can't do the whole exercise, it's not really exercise either, just movements and breathing. If you can't do these movements and breathing the way that we do them, just do what you can. And please share your successes at the bottom of this, because more people need to know about these remedies to this pain. There's so many natural cures for us and all types of different pains that we have and diseases, dis-ease, the word itself, dis-ease, that we can solve these problems on our own. We don't need to go to the doctors and have surgery and all these other things, and drugs and pharmaceuticals, and that's what they want us on, the drugs. So learn this stuff, share it, please share it everywhere. Thanks very much for watching, and good luck to you. Please let me know how you do it. Thanks. Hi there, it's Sage again. So today I'm going to do some very minimal yoga movements to try to relieve back pain that I've been having. I've been having a lot of back pain later. This is my buddy Billy, the yogi teacher, and we're headed there now. And he was just telling me a story about his grandmother, or his mother, who is how old is she?
Yeah, my mother, she's 73 now. Sorry, Mom. 73 now. But what I was saying, she was a nurse her entire life, and she developed a bad hip the last handful of years she was working. Started doing yoga at 66 years old.
66 when she started.
Started doing
first
yoga
time?
at 66. She dabbled here and there a little bit, but
started to get serious.
Yeah, regular, a couple times a week. At 66, by the time she was 70, she no longer felt any discomfort in her hip.
Wow.
So she went from late 60s into 70, getting healthier.
Wow.
Just by simply doing some.
So I don't care how old you are. That is 66, right? That's pretty old.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not pretty old. I'm pretty old. We're pretty old. Well, not old, but we're getting older. Older today than I was yesterday.
Exactly.
That's the oldest I've ever been.
Right, but that doesn't mean we can't be healthy.
Right. So it doesn't matter how old you are, how out of shape you are. Start somewhere. Start today. And this is what we're going to go do. Is we're going to do 3 movements. Cause I'm not sure there's more, right?
There's a thousand.
I'm kind of a lazy yoga kind of guy, if there's such a thing. So I'm going to try to find 2 or 3 movements that we can do to try to relieve some of my back pain.
And I think I'm going to take the 2 or 3 and maybe make up to 5.
5.
Some real simple stuff.
Okay, we'll give you guys 5 because you can pick to do 5. I'm still going to stick with 2 or 3, and hopefully that'll work for me.
Awesome.
But yeah, we'll do that. I'll check you later. So something else you said to me once, Billy, was about yoga and some philosophy behind it.
Sure, and which is obviously, it's 4,000 or 5,000 years old, so there's a lot going on there.
4,000 or 5,000 years old, older than the Bible.
Older than the Bible, because it works probably better than the Bible.
Maybe.
But anyway, so there's a concept that when I first was learning yoga, it resonated with me big time, and it goes like this. In each of our bodies, we have a potential for mind, body, spirit. And so each of those separate opportunities...
mind, spirit, body, potential.
Yeah, there's a separate window for each one, mind, body, and spirit. What yoga wants to do is have each window open and operating at maximum capacity simultaneously for as long as possible.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Mind, body, spirit. A window of opportunity open and operating at maximum capacity simultaneously for as long as possible.
And we only have a certain amount of time to do that.
That's right. And so when I first heard that this was one of the most logical things I've ever heard in my life. Yeah. And in fact, my father, he has a joke he tells about grumpy old men. And, they finally got some stuff figured out, but they can't do anything about it because they're 85 years old, they don't walk well, and they don't have a strong back, and they're just like, they're bitter. So let's try to avoid that scenario by, keeping our body fit, our mind fit.
But we probably, even those bitter old men, can take a step like your mom did at 66.
No doubt. So, it is never too late. In fact, here's another quick funny story. An 82-year-old woman went to her first yoga class. 82, which was taught by a 102-year-old person. And so when she was asked about it, what she thought, she's like, well, I better learn how to be a yoga instructor because I have about 20 years to be a yoga teacher.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, and she just fell in love with it. Yeah.
It's all about perception and action.
Exactly.
Action. Got to take action.
Exactly.
All right, let's take some action.
All right, good.
I like that one because you can see results immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's do this. All right, here we go. So, what are we going to start with?
All right, so first thing we're going to do today is we're going to address how to alleviate some tension in our back.
Yes, back pain. Let's get rid of it.
Get rid of some back pain.
I got back pain.
All right, and so to start, we're going to go with our foundation.
Our foundation.
So we're going to do a 3-part ankle, foot, and toe stretch.
All right.
So let's go ahead and cross
your left foot. I want to be in this
right.
position?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
And you can left foot right on your shin, right foot you're going to grab right on your toes, and we're just going to work.
If I can't get this much on here, can I just do like this? If I can't cross the leg?
Yeah, you can. Okay.
I can do this though.
Yeah. Just like you're sitting in a chair.
All right.
So you want to take your foot in circles. Be gentle, but stretch it. You want to stretch the right side, left side, front, back.
All right.
And go ahead and change directions.
All right.
And really want to open up the front of your ankle, get your Achilles activated. Again, both sides, right side, left side, inside, outside. So that's the first part of 3. Next, we're going to move to our bottoms of our feet. So we're going to grab the end of our toes, and we're going to pull the top of our toes down. So the bottom of our toes go to the bottom of our feet. We're really opening up the top of our feet, top of our toes.
All right.
And so you can just kind of lightly go side to side.
I'm going to go like this.
There, go for it. Yeah, just to stretch the top of those toes. You can wiggle nicely. You can open it, really breathe into opening up the top of your feet.
Breathe into it.
And so we'll go the opposite direction. We're going to press the top of our toes toward the top of our feet, stretching the bottom of our toes. And same thing, you can wiggle it a little bit side to side. Just want to open up the space in the bottom of your toes.
All right.
So that's the second part. And the third part, we're going to grab the meat of your foot, and each individual toe, you're going to pull it away from the foot, circles both directions, pull it left, pull it right, take about 10 seconds per toe.
Like this little piggy went home.
Exactly. And you're literally just going to be stretching the tendons, stretching the joints, and just creating space. And what we're doing here is we're activating all these muscles and sensors in our feet. And when we do that, our feet are going to go ahead and absorb the pressure that they're designed to absorb. Because what happens in today's modern age, we wear shoes so frequently that we dull these sensors. So instead of these sensors being activated in our feet, they get transferred to our ankles, our knees.
I get pain in my knees too.
Exactly.
My knees and back are hurting.
And so, people I work with that are runners or surfers or on their feet all day, work in a restaurant. When I was a basketball coach, I had my players do this before they put their shoes and socks on. If you want to be quicker, more, better reaction time, better coordination.
There's a lot of benefits to just doing this to your feet. I like it because you're going to show us how to feel a difference.
Yeah,
the foot, right?
Exactly.
The nice thing about this is you can feel the results immediately. It's going to show us in a minute. Once you do this, because it seems kind of weird, like I don't know if it's really doing anything, but you're going to be able to see that it does, like this quick.
And you're going to show yourself.
Awesome.
You're going to show yourself.
You're going to show yourself, yeah.
So when you're done getting all, just extend both feet. and just literally go in circles. You're going to feel like it's a different
Yeah,
body,
I feel
on a different body.
I can feel it moves better. It's just more flexible.
It's
In
more-
fact, I like it. I like doing that because this foot feels so stiff.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
That's amazing. Do that and take as long as we took to do it. Each toe,
Yeah,
take the time and do it.
Take about a minute each foot.
It's really amazing because you can really feel your foot transform.
Right, and it's, I mean, it's good for any time, but especially if you're going to be wearing boots or running or surfing or competing athletically or just on your feet all day. Man, it really is going to help.
You're going both ways with this.
Yep.
Go back and forth. Okay.
Yep. Sorry if I wasn't clear on that. Yep.
You probably were, but I don't pay attention. I'm not the greatest student in the world.
So yeah, so again, so 3 parts. We get the ankle first, then the top and bottom of our toes, and then each individual toe. So after we rotate those ankles, gonna grab the top of your toes, pull the bottom of your toes toward the bottom of your feet, really open.
I can really feel it up here.
Yeah, man, open
Really
all
feel
that.
that.
Open all that up. Open all that up.
And you say that's like activating sensors.
Well, what we're doing, we're just opening these tendons, and opening all these bones and joints and loosening them. And so when we get to the next stretch, which one
I see.
here,
Okay.
Now we're ready to open up the bottom. The top has already been opened, so now we're going to balance that off, open up the bottom.
Can I use another hand to pull it this way too?
Sure, absolutely.
Wow. Yeah.
Then when you're done there, you're going to want to grab the meat of your foot, and each toe individually, you're going to pull it out.
Pull it out. Ooh.
And go circles in both directions. Yeah, be gentle and firm.
Yeah. Be gentle and firm. The story of life.
That's right. Having that balance.
Gentle and firm.
Beautiful balance. But fold it forward, fold it back, right, left.
Yeah. Gets it good. I can really feel it kicking around that joint there.
Heck yeah.
Do you do this every day on these toes?
I try, man. I try. And the best part is, even if it's before, like I love to do it before yoga, of course. But even I'll be sitting there chilling on my couch.
Oh yeah,
take
just
off
watching TV.
Take off my shoes and just do this.
Watching a movie, whatever.
Heck yeah.
Oh, there you go. That makes it easy.
And having said that, there are great opportunities to stretch. Just get on the floor of your living room. Commercial comes on, just get on the floor and stretch for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Takes no time at all.
I used to stretch. I used to have a Metro card. I used to stretch at the Metro. People look at me strange, but I felt better.
Right.
So you just gotta. You can't care what people think if you're gonna do it in public.
Exactly.
Who cares? Maybe someone will ask you a question. You can help somebody.
There you go.
What
are you doing?
Yeah.
What can I learn? How can I benefit myself?
Some of them really quick, like.
Yep. Snaps and cracks are good.
Yeah.
And so what we're doing here again, we're providing an opportunity for our foundation to be open and activated.
Okay.
That carries us literally every step of the way.
All right. Yeah.
And so when we're done there, we're gonna just kind of kick our knees around again. Just feel how open your ankles are, how open your toes are.
It's amazing.
It is amazing.
It really is amazing.
It's amazing. So now we're gonna go ahead and slide down.
This is my first exercise for my back. You're gonna get my top 3, or you're gonna do something else first?
This is the first thing for your back. Now we're gonna go to our breath.
Oh, our breath. Why are we gonna breathe before I do my back?
Because the breathing is going to be the foundation. First of all, the breathing is energy. The breathing is life. The breathing is the prana, the life
Yeah, don't
source.
forget to talk to our people too.
Right.
Yeah.
And so the way the breath works with the movements, because we're going to do a handful of movements that use the breath, that we want to synchronize our inhale, our exhale.
So we want to get just like we got our feet ready, now we get our breath ready.
Exactly. So we're going to stop at that foundation.
Right.
And we're simply just going to line our back.
Remember, talk a little louder and clear so the camera.
And so we have belly breathing, 3-part belly breathing. What that means is the first thing we're going to do is extend, as we inhale, extend our lower abdomen as high as we can.